What's up, YouTube? Back again with another video, and in today's video we're going to be giving another Bitcoin daily analysis. As you can see on the 1 hour chart, Bitcoin is currently trading at about $64,476, so relatively around the same price point as of yesterday. As you can see on the chart, Bitcoin is sort of trading in this upward like wedge channel. This typical channel usually indicates a more bearish outlook, in my opinion, for the short term. On the 1 hour chart, as you can see on the bottom trend line, Bitcoin has 2 touch points, followed by the top trend line, which has 3 touch points. As seen drawn with the green marker, that is my prediction on what the price can do next on the 1 hour chart. I want you guys to keep that in mind. Particularly on the 1 hour chart, we could see a small dip in price, so we could break that bottom trend line and dip even further. But as always in the world of trading, patterns aren't always a very precise indicator of what the price can actually do next. We could break that top trend line and go parabolic. It just depends on the macro conditions, like the Clarity Act, the Middle Eastern conflict, things like that. Those are very huge macro heads in the world of economics as of today that stir the price of Bitcoin's volatility. As always, Bitcoin is a very volatile asset, as so other cryptos are. It's a highly unregulated asset class. There's certain regulations that are in place, but as of now, there's still much uncertainty. So always trade like that. Be cautious. None of this is financial advice. I do want to show you guys a 4 hour chart just to give you guys a much more broader perspective on Bitcoin's trading activity. As you can see on Bitcoin's 4 hour chart, Bitcoin is currently trading at about $64,430. So relative to the 1 hour chart, the price is relatively the same. As you can see on the chart, Bitcoin is sort of trading in this falling pattern, like wedge-like falling pattern. This particular pattern indicates more of a bullish outlook. When it comes to the price predictions of Bitcoin, or not necessarily price predictions, but technical analysis, when you zoom out more from the 1 hour to the 4 hour to the weekly chart, it gives you a more broader perspective on Bitcoin's trading activity. If I had to say which particular interval would be better to kind of gauge on what Bitcoin's price could truly do next, it'll always be the one ahead of the other one. So I believe the 4 hour chart sort of is more of a macro head to the 1 hour chart. In my opinion, this particular pattern kind of reassures more so than the 1 hour chart in terms of long-term trading activity. On the 1 hour chart, that pattern can still fulfill a more bearish outlook, but that isn't a clean indicator of what it does long term. The 4 hour chart is a better indicator of that. That's why I show both the 1 hour and 4 hour chart. But as you can see on the bottom trend line, this particular pattern has 3 touch points, followed by the top trend line, which has 3 touch points. We could break that bottom trend line and dip even further. We could go parabolic or move upward in price, breaking that top trend line, also while breaking that bottom trend line. Both of those are possibilities. It is a 50-50 analysis, but let me know your thoughts and opinions on my particular 1 hour and 4 hour chart setup. Do you see other indicators? Do you find other ways that you view your technical analysis? Let me know. Please like, share, and subscribe, and you guys have a good rest of your day.